stories. So today's story time about shrooms. I went skydiving off shrooms. Like, Nick, you did what? Yeah, I went skydiving on shrooms. So a coworker wanted to go skydiving for his birthday. I was like, all right, bet, I'm down. Now, a lot of y'all who have been on my channel for a while, y'all know I went skydiving for my 25th birthday. It was an hour-and-a-half drive from my coworker's friend's house. Now, did I think this was a right idea? No, not really, but I said, fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway. Good morning, beautiful people. I'm going skydiving for a friend's birthday this morning, but I want to jump off of some shrooms. So, I will eat them with y'all momentarily, and I'm also gonna get some snacks, cause I mean, I do be eating them bitches like Cheetos, but I would like some hot popcorn to go with my shrooms this morning. So, I'm gonna keep y'all posted. This is gonna be in my private story only. If it's good, I might turn it into a vlog for my YouTube channel. But yeah, let's do this. I didn't really eat much. They had like snacks in the car. So like donuts, chips, cookies. Okay, so shrooms and Krispy Kremes are a thing. This was left. Oh, it's but I put like 8.5 grams in here. I might eat a few more, but I only ate stems. I'm like, okay, let me do these shrooms with some donuts. Let's see how that goes. First of all, I do not recommend that because that shit had my stomach turning fucking flips. Like, I don't recommend. That's not a good mix. I think I'm gonna stick to my hot popcorn and shrooms, or just eating them by themselves. But whatever. Yeah, so there's that. Now, before I left the house, I weighed out like 8.5 grams. I didn't intend to do them all, but I'm like, whatever I feel like eating while I'm in the car, that's what I'll have. I eat about, and this is me eyeballing it, but I eat about 6 grams. I didn't weigh up how much was left in my mason jar afterwards, and I probably should have. And I don't think it was 2.5 grams, so I might have ate more than 6. Anyway, I didn't eat a lot of caps. I mostly ate stems. I want to make that very clear. I mostly ate stems. I'm eating these, and they in the car like, are you eating, what are you eating? And I was like, shrooms. I was like, serious? So the people who are not driving, obviously, the ones in the back seat, because we was in a minivan, it was like 6 of us. They looking at me like, she really just eating these like they Cheetos. Like, all right. So, yeah, I'm taking them down. I eat a donut with it. Ugh, worst taste in America. I don't want to hallucinate, but I want a good ass body high, so we're gonna see.
Yeah, so do we all go up at the same time?
All right, so my shrooms hitting a little bit. Yep, I feel it. I want to kick in some more. I take a nap. By the time we get there, my shrooms, you know, that warm welcome, I feel it. Okay, cool. Let's go. I'm buckling up. We get there, if we sign the paperwork, my shrooms start hitting. They like, yeah, who going first? And so, mind you, it says on there,
you certify and agree to not be intoxicated and da-da-da-da.
I am not intoxicated. Inebriated, yes. Intoxicated, no. And it's like, and you know, they little waiver information. I was like, sign. Okay, cool. They looking at me like, is this nigga gonna be good? Like, is she gonna back out? I'm like, no, I'm not backing out. I did this before. I'm not scared. So they like, all right. Now, the birthday person, he's like, y'all are going first. I'm like, wait a minute, it's your birthday. You never did this before. You go first. He's like, it's my birthday. Y'all do what I say. Yeah, y'all going first. It was me and 2 of the other guys, and then their group went after us.
There we go.
There we go.
All right.
Say hey, y'all.
But I used to get together.
We got cameras to take this too.
Oh yeah.
Nick, Jay, Murph, Don, let's go.
Resale value is top notch. You can probably get 2 grand.
We felt that's what people.
Yeah.
Hey, hoochies. Oh, wait a minute.
Wedgie. Wedgie.
This guy's pretty cool.
Front or the back wedgie?
Y'all, we should do a TikTok. How do I turn this off? Wait, I need your finger. Turn this off.
What?
Now, it was everybody's first time going skydiving except me. So, of course, they like, I want the videography package. You know, I want pictures, as most first timers do. I chose not to do that. Plus, I wanted to see if there was a difference between doing it with a videographer and not. I know that sounds dumb, but like, to me, there is a difference in experience when there's no cameras involved. My instructor, first of all, she was the bomb as fuck. Her name Ginger. Like the other instructors, they was cool as fuck too. But I had her as my instructor. She was cool as fuck. Like, I loved her. You know, we talking and stuff as she's helping me strap my harness on and things of that nature. So, you know, casual conversation. I tell her like, yeah, I've done this before, But you know, every place does things differently. Okay, cool. So she gave me the rundown. Okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, blah, 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 da, da, da. This, that, and third. Cool. We get in the plane, you know, she strapped me onto her. We scoot. Now we on this climb all the way up. She like, you ready? You still wanna do this? I'm like, yeah, girl, come on, let's do it. We in the air, when I tell y'all, I felt zero nervousness, like zero. Not even a plunge out. Like, I just like, come on, girl, let's do this. Oh, fuck it, we outside. We helped out, and when I tell y'all, it is a difference between having a videographer and not. And the difference is that you can focus more on the experience as opposed to capturing the moment. I feel like there's a different level of attention that's paid, and I much more enjoyed my experience at this skydiving place than at the last one for a number of reasons, and I'm gonna tell y'all. But then also too, having the right person, and I'm glad I had a female instructor because it just made a difference. So we jumped, we coasted, right? When I tell y'all, my shrooms was definitely hitting. Body is pulsating, like vibrating, like right? I can't really hear shit because I'm fucking falling at 120 miles an hour. But I also put in some hearing protection because the last time I went skydiving, I didn't have any, and my ears was popping, and I couldn't hear out of my left ear for like 2 days afterwards. And I didn't want that again. It was very uncomfortable, and I was very sensitive to sound. As we floating, right, I tell her like, I want to go through a cloud. She like, we not supposed to, but I was like, who gonna tell them us? They barely could see us from up here. She was like, let's go get ice cream. Ah! So I went through a cloud while I was on shrooms, and when I tell y'all, it was just like so perfect. Like, it was perfect. I will say that on the way down, and when we went, it was like the end of October. All the leaves was changing colors, and the view was just, like, the colors just seemed a lot brighter. They seemed a lot more vibrant. It was so serene. It was so relaxing. If I had to compare it to something, for those of you who do smoke, you know how sometimes when you just be high as hell, you sit on the couch, and you close your eyes and lean your head back, and it feel like you just floating. That is the exact feeling of what skydiving is like on your descent down. Once your parachute is pulled. Now, before it's pulled, it's like a dog out of a window, like with the wind, like just demolishing your lips and your face and looking like a blowfish. Yeah, that. But after the parachute is pulled, of which I did pull it, that was cool. He let me control it, and like on the drift down, it was just like, oh, it was so perfect. Then she fucked my head up because, like, when you skydive after the parachute is pulled, they put it real tight at first, but then it's because when the parachute pulled, you like snatch, and your harness, like, you drop down into your harness some more. So it was like squeezing, like holding on to me, and I'm like barely could breathe, right? She like stand on my feet, and I'm like, wait a minute, what do you mean? She's like, stand on my feet, and she like her feet was dangling at first. She put her feet like this, like on a platform type shit, and I put my foot here and lit it. She was like, okay, good, now stand up. And so I stood up. She like, I'm gonna adjust your harness, trust me, I got this. She get the Boom, loosen it. Oh my God, I could breathe so much better. But them harnesses are not nice to your crotch, and I promise you, you girl, you go skydiving, you gonna need a new coochie afterwards because it is the most uncomfortable thing. However, I would rather be uncomfortable than to be deceased. So I just had to suck it up. Like, I didn't have no bruises, and I wasn't like no effects afterwards, but you know, it's just not comfortable for that amount of time, but whatever. But shrooms and skydiving was a good experience. Like, it was just like, was it a hallucination? No, but if you know anything about nature and shrooms, they go together. That's why people always say, like, when they do shrooms, they like to go for a walk, they like to be outside, they want to feel fresh air, because it's just something about fresh air and nature and being outside with shrooms. It just makes the trip like, oh, okay. If y'all don't know anything, there is a documentary, a film type thing on Netflix. It's called Fantastic Fungi, right? I advise every person to watch that. As a person who was already hip to the benefits and the things that happen with shrooms, and watching that, a lot of that is factual information. It's a good way to do your research when it comes to shrooms. Like, it's very informative. I loved it. I recommend it to a lot of people. Would I recommend that y'all go skydiving? I don't know if you an adrenaline junkie like me, but I think every person should go skydiving in their life. Should you do it on shrooms? I don't know. That's a conversation you gotta have with yourself. Did I have a good experience? Yes. Did I have a good trip? Yes. If I had to give it a scale of 1 to 10, it's definitely coming in at a 12 because it was a great time. It was a great time. So, yeah, it was cool. So, yeah. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I will catch y'all on the flip side. Peace out!